Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you are feeling great. Why, yes, I'm doing great as well. Thank you. I am Delani, aka the Drunken Monk, and this is a shot of wisdom for today. So, I had a conversation with a friend of mine on Facebook Messenger today, and it was about starting a YouTube channel. Funny, huh? She already has a channel, and while the convo started with me sharing information with her that I thought could help her expand her channel, I also happened to mention that I've been thinking about starting my own. Now, let me tell you that I've been thinking of starting my own channel for several years now, and for all of that time, I have allowed my mind to convince me that it was not a good idea. I would tell myself things like, man, you don't know what to say. You probably won't be consistent with it, so why do it? Like, who would even watch your videos? Who are you to share anything with anybody anyway? You think you're a Young Van Zandt or somebody? You're not going to fix nobody's life. You know? And with all the mistakes you're making, come on now. So on and so on. So I actually never followed through with this. And yet life kept bringing the idea back to me over and over again. And here again, I was sitting with the idea while I was having this conversation with my friend, and being the friend that she is, she was encouraging me. She was giving me ideas about how I could get started and perhaps even some topics that I could to get started with. All the while, I'm rehashing all the reasons why it probably won't work. But while we were having this conversation, a small internal voice interrupted my woe is me moment and said, why are you arguing for your limitations? Why not argue for your success instead? I was kind of like, whoa, I had to stop for a second, pause the conversation, and really think, like, that is a habit that I have, and maybe one that a few others have experienced as well, where I imagine the worst possible outcome, and then I start trying to come up with excuses so that I won't actually go through with something that will bring that kind of disappointment, embarrassment, or maybe even pain to myself. But just as the voice said, what if I instead started thinking about all the ways that could succeed? What if I were to prepare myself for the joy and empowerment that comes from following through on an idea? What if I started telling myself things like, you'll do just fine? And you've been sharing ideas on social media for years. Why not do video as well? Um, Several people told you this week just how blessed they've been by your posts on Facebook or by conversations you've had with them. All you have to do is focus on one video at a time. The rest will work itself out. You're actually pretty great at something when you put your mind to it. And you're worried about what to talk about. Here's a topic right here. And the more I thought about it, the more it dawned on me that it might not even be just about this idea of starting a YouTube channel. It, Maybe this is an idea that will lead me on a path to something more, something greater that I can't see just yet. It's not, I gotta be successful at this right here or nothing. It's more like, let's see where this takes me. I see it almost like when you get a phone call from a friend, like life is my friend, and it's calling me at the moment to post videos on YouTube. But as most great conversations with friends go, you'll shift topics the longer they go on. I sit here and I think about my life from last year, and my life has shifted to a lot of topics, good and bad, from then until now. So, why not follow this next shift in the conversation of my life and see where it leads? So, you know, Just wanted to post this to say that if you have something you want to or you've been meaning to do, I want to encourage you to make that shift from arguing for your limitations to arguing for your success. Remind yourself how far you've come, what you've accomplished, and how you've survived and thrived in the face of your challenges, and how you faced disappointment and still been able to carry on. Life is calling you towards something amazing. Why not see where the conversation goes? So I hope you've enjoyed this video and that you'll come back and see where my conversation with life takes me. So like, subscribe, share, and perhaps even comment below and let me know the ways you're going to start arguing for your success in 2020. Cheers.